Well, hi again, everybody. Welcome inside the Lally Athletics Complex. I'm Matt Park, along with John Wildhack, and we come to you today on the occasion of John announcing his retirement effective in the summer. And John, thanks for being with us. First off, congratulations, and tell us how we got to this point.
No, thanks, Matt. It's been an incredible ride, an incredible adventure, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful for the experience to be at Syracuse for the past 9.5 years. Back in July when I met with the chancellor, I said I wanted to take things year by year. This job's demanding, which is fine, but I wasn't going to do it unless I was prepared to make that commitment. Mm-hmm. And it's a 7-day-a-week, 52-week job. And so I just did a 1-year extension, and then over the holidays talked about it seriously with my wife and my 3 sons, and came to the conclusion that now's the right time. Just want a little more flexibility in my life to do things with my family and with my friends. But again, incredibly grateful and thankful for the opportunity to be here the past 9.5 years.
You've had back-to-back incredible jobs when you think about a decade here at Syracuse and 3 decades at ESPN and all of your accomplishments there. We'll get into some of the things that you can be proud of in your time here, but you've traveled the world and all, right? I mean, I'm sure you're thinking about doing those things going ahead.
Sure, I've been blessed. I mean, 45.5 years, and I've experienced things and been to places and seen things and that as a kid you could never even imagine. So again, I'm grateful to all the people that I worked with along those years, the people who supported me early in my career, that saw something in me, that took a chance on me. Incredibly grateful to the chancellor for bringing me back here 9.5 years ago. It's awesome to have a place that you care about so much personally and means so much to my family. Be my last job.
Sure, and where you started as an alum and going off to ESPN and then back. Let's talk a little bit about the here and now. It starts, of course, with the chancellor preceding you a little bit, in his case, moving on to another institution. To what degree is this linked?
It's not linked, and again, it goes back to the conversation I had with him in July, and he's been incredibly supportive, and I'm happy for him. Michigan means a great deal to his family. So I can relate, and when you have that opportunity to work someplace that means so much to you and your family, he's been incredibly supportive of athletics. So again, just to work and to learn from him, to have his support, to have his guidance has been invaluable to me.
Let's go back on football, also monumentally important here. 2 10-win seasons in your tenure. You came in after the football coach, Dino Babers, had already been hired, right? And so you needed to make that work. And you look back.
That was easy to work.
Yeah.
That's overrated, in my opinion. If you have 2 adults, you develop that relationship and that professional rapport. And Dino and I did that immediately, and I have great respect for Dino as a person. I still think he's a terrific football coach. I obviously made the decision we needed to move on because I thought we needed to aspire to win more, which we have. Coach Fran clearly did that his first year. But that was not a difficult transition for me whatsoever, or for Coach Babers. We understood, we're working together, so it's incumbent upon us. Let's develop this professional relationship, and let's try to make this thing as successful as we could.
And the idea of working for the institution and representing the institution. And then obviously Coach Brown hits the ground running here, success right away with him. When you think about football specifically, or maybe the overall picture, what are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of the accomplishments of the thousands of athletes who've been here in my tenure across all 20 of our sports. Our graduation success rate's 94%. It's top 5 in the country. Our GPA for the fall is a 3.3. So I'm really proud of the academic success that our athletes come here, they graduate. I'm proud of our competitive success across all 20 of our sports. You can look at that time, and all of our sports had success. So I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of what we've done from a facilities perspective, what we did with the JMA Wireless Dome. If you walked in the Dome in 2019 and you walk in the Dome today, it's a totally different building. And it's the best connected college stadium in the country. The Lally Athletics Complex, which has not only benefited football, but has also benefited our Olympic sports as well. So a number of things in that. And from a facility perspective, I think establishing the Ring of Honor to recognize, the best of the Orange. When I got here, the only jerseys that were honored were football and men's basketball. We have now 9 female athletes. Their jerseys have been honored. Men's lacrosse, obviously the greatest program in the country. What we did last Sunday with Catherine Switzer, and while she wasn't an athlete here, the first woman to officially run the Boston Marathon, and the obstacles, the challenges that she had to overcome to do that, that reflects, the grit of Syracuse University. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of how we've connected with our alumni, our former student athletes. Thankful for some of the relationships that I still have with some of our former athletes. So there's a myriad of things.
Sure, and that'll continue. You touched on it a little bit. It's not just, when you say facilities and things, it's not just the walls and the carpet. You've built the staff in such a way that the student-athlete experience, I know, is always at the forefront of what you're thinking about. And there's positions relative to diet, mental health, training, academic support that have been built out, right? I mean, do you view it that way?
Yeah, and it's, we want to develop, I tell a recruit and their parents, if you come to Syracuse, we want you to reach your full potential both academically and athletically, right? And, you leave here, you're prepared, whatever's next, you're prepared to have success. And to do that, you've got to have strong academic support. You need mental health resources, you need nutrition, you need career guidance, you need a multitude of areas of this operation that are dedicated to the experience of all of our student athletes and provide them the best experience we possibly can.
Your successor is going to lead in his or her way, however they see it, but obviously these things are really important. How do you feel about the way you left it? You've had a lot of big jobs in your career, and presidents talk about they leave a letter in the desk. What's the letter in the desk from John Wildhack about what it means to have this position and go forward?
Well, one of the qualities I think of a good leader is when that leader exits, is they do everything possible to ensure that there's a smooth transition to their successor, and you do everything possible to make your successor successful. And that's what I'll do. I want whoever succeeds me, I want this place running at an optimum level, and I want them to come in and continue to make it better, because you're always a work in progress. You're never a finished product.
Well, that's because the state of affairs in the industry is changing all the time. And you're not done working here. You're going to be here for the next several months going into
4.5 months.
not that you're counting down the days.
No, I'm not.
By any stretch, because there's still some to come. I know you'll be pursuing a lacrosse national championship or two come the spring, and that's always an important way and maybe a way for you to cap things out. But what do you think about the big picture if you just remove yourself maybe from this position? But it is important. What do you think about Syracuse relative, and their competitive opportunities relative to the industry changes?
We're in a great conference, number one. We're competing at the highest level, competing at the national level. Our aspirations have not changed. Obviously, the dynamics of college sports has changed and continues to change dramatically. I think we've adjusted to that as well as we possibly could. And we're positioned, I think, well to have competitive success going forward. There's always more help that you need, right? And it's NIL, it's third-party NIL, it's businesses stepping up to support our best athletes. So the world has changed dramatically in the past 36 months, and we're doing everything we can to best position Syracuse to have the success that everyone covets.
Do you feel like working on that in these next few months? I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no foot off the gas here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pedal down. It's been pedal. That's my DNA. It's been that way my entire career. It is pedal down.
I'm going to talk you into an emeritus position here before too long.
Pedal down.
I know you won't be taking that Block S off your lapel anytime soon. John, thanks for your time here. I know this is at the end. You'll be around. I'm sure we'll talk to you again.
Yeah, I just want to say, I want to say thank you to our fans. I want to say thank you to our donors, our supporters, Orange Nation around the world. We're a global brand. You've been incredibly supportive of our athletes, of all 20 of our teams. You've been incredibly supportive of me, and I'm forever grateful for that support, and I ask that you continue that for my successor and for our student athletes who are here now and those to come.
Well, you've
Go
always
Orange.
said, you've always said that. You go from one continent to the next, you've got that black S on, and you see it in others. So
Absolutely.
continued success to you. Thank you.
Thanks.